Gravity is crazy. I think time slows down. When I'm jumping on the trampoline, it allows me to stay in the air for a little longer and get to really enjoy this free-falling moment. You come to trampoline world and you float, but I'm trying to do it without this. Trampolines is the only thing I can currently think of that allows you to float for a second. I think everyone wants to float, and Vice is paying me to figure out how to. So I'm gonna try a few things out to get that feeling. Overall, I'm looking for a way to float. I don't really want to jump out of plane. I might have to, but if I can find a different way, whether it's a jetpack, some indoor skydiving thing, try to make it cool, but maybe a little VR, a little lens on my eyes, like I'm in space or at the movies. What'd I say? Ooh, you lucky Tucker. These niggas ain't on my level.
Who is Neil deGrasse Tyson?
A tight-ass black dude. I don't know how Neil deGrasse is gonna help me float, but I know that he's one of the smartest humans on this earth, and he knows more than me about space and gravity, so why not? Oh, it's in here.
Yeah.
What's up, baby girl?
Hey, all right.
Give me a hug. Yep, okay. Everything's okay.
Should we do that again?
No, that was perfect.
No.
Dude, long time
How you
no
doing?
see.
Hey,
I haven't
hey.
seen you in so long. Me and Neil used to go. We went to college together. Yeah.
So how you doing?
I'm
Welcome to
hyped.
town.
Dude, I'm so hyped right now. What is floating exactly?
When we think of floating, we think of like there's no force pulling you in one direction or another.
How on our planet are we able to get as close as possible to just anti-gravity?
Yeah,
To
you can't. There's no anti-gravity. Well, here's how you could do it. If you have a very tall structure, and you put everybody in a little elevator, and then you cut the cable while everyone is falling, for a few seconds they'll be completely weightless.
When we die?
After you hit the ground, yeah. It'd be an awesome sort of weightless experience until that happened. What we do is we have airplanes.
You said doo-doo.
I thought I put a pause in there. There's doo-doo and what we do, yes.
And the second time you said it, to give it that pause, it sounded like a UK accent, so it just sounded like intelligent shit.
Intelligent doo-doo, yes.
I'm sorry, that's funny as hell.
So we have these airplanes. You buy a trip on this airplane, and the airplane goes very high, and then at the top of its arc, it shuts off its engines, and then it just falls. While it's falling, everybody's weightless.
How long can I survive in space with and without my suit?
Okay.
Will I just burn and just die without the suit?
Okay, so-
is it really hot or cold up there?
It's both.
Shit. Has anyone ever worn jeans in space?
No.
We should figure it out.
Though I like my jeans, I think when it's time to fly into space, we will have things much more comfortable than jeans. Wait, hang on here. Stay right here for a second, okay? Hold on. If you're that curious, this is a 5 billion year old meteorite that slammed into Earth 50,000 years ago. And it used to be much, much larger. Most of it vaporized.
Wow.
So I just want you to feel that.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, this is like a obese child.
Except denser, yes.
Oh, hey, this is really creepily heavy. This is heavy as hell. Straight from space. Just floating out there.
Space.
I was like, you know what, this, and just, I'm gonna go visit Earth.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy that something that heavy could float.
So you think of floating as defying gravity. If you're moving through space, you're falling through space. And anytime you're falling, you're just weightless. So when we think of floating, you think of something sort of suspended there. The most massive animal there ever was is alive today, and it's the blue whale. The whale is basically weightless in the water. It can go in any direction easily without having to fight forces that would make it float or sink. You're basically weightless in water. That's why NASA, to practice being weightless for their astronauts who do spacewalks, they stick them in a huge swimming pool. That's the closest simulation you can get to being weightless in space. Yeah.
Wow. I'm not big on water, I mean, if it goes to my nipples, I'm good. I'm not big on deep water. I don't the ocean. I don't like boats. I don't want a yacht.
When astronauts go to sleep in 0G, the arms always just rise up. It's pretty funny. If they don't strap their arms down in their
Oh, they
sleeping
look like
bag,
Thriller.
I don't know if they start dancing, you know.
Ooh, ooh, do that again. Oh,
That's an MJ.
We got to get a drink sometime to catch up on our old college days.
Yeah?
Give me a hug,
Yeah.
old buddy.
All right, without falling over this time. All right.
So Neil told me the closest I'll ever get to floating in space is in the ocean, but I would never go in the ocean like that. So I'm gonna go to a sensory deprivation tank and see what happens. What's up, Tyler?
Hey,
how are you?
Doing great, fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Drunk.
Oh, that's a good start. There we
Yes,
go. That's
I'm
the foundation of every good time, you know?
Hammered.
Well, we'll see how you feel after you're done with this. Maybe better, maybe better. You know, that's what I'm thinking. It's going to go down a good direction, whichever way it
I
is.
think it's gonna be better.
A sensory deprivation chamber is a enclosed container. It has a solution in it of Epsom salt, magnesium sulfate that's dissolved in water. It's an environment people float in. So you're in this container that is a no light, sound resistant, anti-gravity environment. So there's like a lot of salt in that solution. You don't want to put it in your eyes because it stings a bit. You want to avoid that.
What's the longest you've been in there?
I used to do like 6 hours plus sessions.
In 6 hours is dark, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not hyped on this sensory deprivation thing at all. Being blind and deaf by choice for an hour and 30 minutes does not sound awesome at all.
So here's the back where the equipment is. You see, then there's 4 chambers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to be inside of that thing in a black hole. Wow. We start in the light and then we segue into the darkness, man.
That's how it goes.
Where did you get him at? This guy is. Where have you been, man?
You are a wild man.
There you go. And then you see you get in there and lay down.
Like if I'm like, help, like, can y'all hear me?
Tyler's going out to space somewhere today, and then when he comes back, he's gonna have a report. All right, so
Houston,
we've got trouble. Bring it back! Bring it back! Bring it in!
All right, I don't know what the I'm doing, but hopefully I stay in there for about 23 minutes. I think I'll do 48, but 23 may be the one. Oh, shit. Thanks, ladies. Oh, shit, I'm floating. Oh, shit. How long was that?
18 minutes.
18?
Yeah.
All right, I give up. I failed myself. The water shit got in my eye. That shit burned like hell. But you know what? It's okay. You know why? Because I don't like sitting down anyway. I want to get out, go live life, move. I was there. I was literally just existing. That didn't feel like 18 minutes. That could have been a good 6, maybe.
Well, there you go. You got an additional 12 minutes out of life that you didn't think you had.
Now I'm ready to be an astronaut. So the sensory deprivation didn't work, so I'm gonna just scratch that and go handle this VR idea I got. What's up? What it do, Tyler? I did not eat today, and this is life right now.
Awesome.
Am I chewing loud?
No, it's not. No, it's normal chewing. Normal chewing.
I feel like it's really quiet and you guys can hear me chew. Now I'm self-conscious about it. I had a random idea, right? I wanted to make like a room where you could kind of feel like you're in space. So it would be like the skydiving room where the air blows you and you're floating, but you have this VR thing on. I create this space world so you really feel like you're doing this stuff. And where you guys come in is really gluing and putting the icing on that cake.
Livet is a visual media software company. We have virtual reality, mixed reality, and augmented reality software.
Make it tighter, Poppy.
Yes, sir.
There we go, Poppy.
You're putting on a piece of hardware, it's simulating that experience of being there in real time.
Oh, it got little headphones?
Oh, yeah.
360 video is kind of an offshoot of VR, and that's live action.
Oh, hell no.
360 is taking real live video in a 360-degree environment and presenting it to the viewer as if they're there. It's completely digital. It's completely interactive. You have controllers where you can play games in these new worlds. The ability to socialize with other people in real time.
Can y'all see this?
Yeah, man.
Yo, his thigh's thick as That's not even a pocket. This is crazy, man. Wow, he's hard. That's pretty cool.
Did you feel like you were flying?
I didn't enjoy it in that sense. I enjoyed it in the sense of, oh shit, okay, if we put this with what I'm trying to do. That was mixed in with being in the actual room to feel like that. I think it could work, for sure.
You can basically augment the virtual shots we'll do with whatever you can come up with, man. Whatever you can imagine, we can make happen.
Dicks in the sky just floating.
Done. Done.
Oh no, I'm falling on it. So the idea is to make some type of VR video where it feels like you're falling through space or some type of wormhole, or you're just out of world. And when the air from the skydiving thing is hitting you, your body starts to believe that you're actually there.
What we made, Tyler, was an application using a couple pieces of mobile technology to kind of recreate the sensations of floating through space inside of a wind tunnel.
Yeah, this is badass. It's never been done before. Tyler's not gonna be able to move around too much. He's gonna have to have someone in the tunnel with him, kind of protecting him from the walls.
So today I'm going to iFly to check out the VR package that Livet made for me.
After our talk, we made some space type shit. You're gonna be flying through a wormhole and skydiving in this thing at the same time.
I think everyone will want to float through space. Sure. I just happen to be in a position where we could try to figure it out, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, hands in. Float on 3. 1, 2, 3. On site.
On site.
Losers.
What's that?
Shut up.
Shut, don't go up.
You guys all set?
Where'd you learn that? In Africa?
So, Tyler, this has never been done before. It may make you a little nauseous, dude. You good?
Yep.
All right, now.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Let's do this.
You look stupid.
Where are you? Can you help me? Oh, there you are. I'm trusting you.
Put your head down.
There we go. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Yo, you gotta do this.
Duh.
Yo, that shit is crazy. That is crazy. That is insane.
Was it good?
That's really crazy, cause like, you put it on and you sit here and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then you go in there and your psyche just actually just starts tracking. Yeah, like you think you're in there. Sitting down here watching the wormhole video, it's like whatever. But when you go in there and your other senses are feeling, you know, the wind blowing and the movements, and your eyes focusing on that, your brain starts to actually think that you're there. And then you're just indulged into this different world. It's intense.
Wow. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. That was, ooh, that's a lot.
Was it what you thought it would be, dude, or?
It was crazier. It was a little crazier because you really feel like you're in there. In a few years, I'm gonna for sure turn this into like something, because it's really, that was sick. And that was just the first rough draft base. It didn't feel like I was floating. It felt like I was sucked through a wormhole. Yeah. But then again, I've never been in space, so I can't really gauge if that's how it feels or not. So Bill Nye was the greatest science teacher when I was 6 years old, and I figured he'll know exactly how to get me to my goal of floating.
It's great to see you, man. Welcome to the Planetary Society.
Nah, it looks sick. All the art is really intriguing.
It's planets. Before we start, how's my hair? How's my hair?
You look cute, dude. Okay. It's nice. So the gist of everything is that I'm trying to figure out how to make people float. As far as I got was, let's make a skydiving room.
With the wind, the air?
With the wind.
That is pretty cool. Have you done that?
I've done that before.
That is cool.
It's pretty sick. And then I was like, take it to another level where, in this VR thing, so it's just this whole sensory thing going on.
Overload.
And it makes you feel like you're really in space.
Yeah.
How close was that to...
I've never flown in space. I've been in zero G for a few seconds. So have you, right? You've been in a car that goes over
Oh, that.
When you fall, free fall, you're weightless. I think you should go skydiving. Have you ever jumped out of a plane?
Nah, I was supposed to like 3 years ago, and I bitched out last moment.
I think you should do it.
When I went, I was just like, let me wait on this. I got something to do next week. So if anything goes wrong, I'll miss that.
Get your clipboard out. Skydive, check. You got to do that. And I'm telling you, man, the instant the parachute opens, you go, this is the coolest thing I've ever done. Oh my, this is so cool. You're flying. And then before that, there's this moment where you're falling, and that's when you're weightless. That's really cool. You got it, you should do that.
I should just dive.
Yeah, you think you'll think it's the coolest thing. First time I landed, I went, let's go again.
I want to skydive, but I'm terrified. But I know when I do it, I'm gonna want to do it 1,000 more times. I'm gonna try to be really, really good at skydiving so I could go through a cloud maybe. See what that's like. I'll be really wet, huh? Tight. Jasper, get the do-rags out the backpack.
These are stocking caps. It's not a do-rag. There's no You stupid. You ain't a real nigga.
I wonder if skydiving is the closest feeling I'll get to floating. Can I get some privacy? Excuse you. It's in my ass. Oh, this is crazy. Like, I know the ride up there is not gonna be sick to me. Damn, I can feel my little booty poking out.
Once I push you out, lean back, feet back. If I'm gonna tap you on the arm, that's when you're gonna let go.
Just become a butterfly.
That's it, then you're flying. All right, man.
If I pee on myself, it's a Walmart like a block up, so it's cool.
Whoa, what the fool? Getting my stretches in.
If I die, please play this for everyone. Do not release anything. I don't want one of them after-death albums like Tupac and shit. Like,
Wait,
no.
can I get the shit you're working on now that's finished at least so I can make a mixtape out of it?
No.
Please?
No.
Let me drop like 2 then.
No.
I know your passwords to everything. I don't give a
This is crazy.
Yeah, you're in an elevator, man.
What are we doing right now, dude?
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, any last words before we head out that door right there?
Ride, 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 ride. Oh, shit. Yo, that shit is crazy.
The sky is navy blue, soon to be baby blue, and baby, you got nothing but time. I never told her that I loved her, I just showed her that I loved her. Was her shoulder if she needed to cry. The sky is navy blue, soon to be baby blue, and baby, what's on your mind? I never told her that I loved her, I just just showed her that I loved her. Was her shoulder if she needed to cry. Has there ever been a time where we ain't had much to say? The seat was on recline. It was late in the day. Stayed past we were late. Closed eyes and the sky was in the go. You were asked what's on my mind and begged for me to say I part my lips, then never mind. I'll tell you a million times. I'll tell you a million times. But you already know. The sky is navy blue, soon to be baby blue, and baby, you got nothing but time. I never told her that I loved her, I just showed her that I loved her. Was her shoulder if she needed to cry. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm falling for you. I'm falling for you.
I met with Neil, I met with Bill. They gave me some good advice. Went to some sleep tank, that was unique. The iFly thing exceeded expectations. The closest one to floating definitely is skydiving. It made me appreciate white people because only they think of stupid shit like this, and I enjoy it.
I feel like I was falling to my death, like this.
Golf Media!
Shut up.
Shut, don't go up.